Okay, welcome to our press conference to preview the Merseyside derby. If we go to Michael Bridge from Sky Sports, please.
Carlo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can I get the team news, please, Carlo? Obviously, all your players coming back from all over the world, internationals, Yerry Mina, Luca Dean, James Rodriguez. What's the news?
No news. I think all the players are available. It's true that they traveled, they played, but they came back in good condition and they are all available for tomorrow.
Liverpool is a special derby, Carlo. Everton's not beaten Liverpool for 10 years, but you have a very good record as a Napoli head coach. What is your message to the players ahead of this big game?
The message for us is that we are going to have an exciting game. It's a derby, and everyone knows how our supporter supporting us for this game. And after that, I think will be good for us to have this kind of test. We know one of the best team in England for sure. They are the best. They were the best last season. They are one of the best team in the world. It's a fantastic challenge, good test for us. And be confident and be happy to play this game.
Carlo, you've made some amazing signings this summer. Many say you won the transfer window. The domestic window is open till 5 o'clock today. Are you finished, or can we expect maybe one more in today?
No, honestly, I'm not focused there in this moment. We are focused on the derby for tomorrow, and I think is working. Our director is working on this.
There was talk this week about Project Big Picture and looking at the structure to help clubs in the lower leagues and the future of the Premier League. Carlo, you have managed all over the world, massive clubs, massive countries. Can you just tell me how much you love being a manager in England? Because I get the feeling you really missed it and you were so happy to come back. Tell me how much you love being in England and the structure here.
It's true that I had experience in other country. It's always football, but I think the Premier League has really good organization. There is really good atmosphere, as I said a lot of time. I think it's the best for the the team that the Premier League has. Is the best competition, the best league in the world, in my opinion.
Thank you, Carlo.
Okay, if we go to Sam from Premier League Productions, please.
Hi Carlo, good to see you. 12 goals for your side already in the Premier League so far this season, 11 for Liverpool. Are we expecting a somewhat different Merseyside derby from the one back in June, do you think?
I think it's different because in June, I think we was the game after the lockdown. We were not fit, both teams, we were not ready. I think it will be a different game with different intensity and with different quality, I'm sure.
144 goals so far in the Premier League. It's a record so far this season. What was your reaction watching the 7-2 victory for Aston Villa against Liverpool? Was it one of surprise, or actually is this something that we can expect to see more of? A lot of goals in games and somewhat surprising results.
Well, in general, there were a lot of goals in the past games. I think depends because all the team wants to attack in this moment. The fact also that there is no crowd, maybe you are less worried. You are about to defend. You want to attack, and but I think that is going to change because I think that the team in the future we are more focused defensively.
Just finally for me, Carlo, Dominic Calvert-Lewin showed no signs of slowing down, did he, on the international break? How great was it to see him perform so well for his country? And could you give us a sense of just how much he's enjoying his football at Everton at the moment?
No, I think he's in a good moment. He showed good quality also with the national team. We are happy for this. For him, of course, he was really happy to play for the national team. He scored goals, and now he's back with the same condition and with the same attitude.
Thank you, Carlo.
Alex Howell from BBC, please.
Hi, Carlo.
Hi.
Jurgen Klopp says he has so much respect for you, and Everton could be in line and could be the next challengers of the title. What do you say about that?
I want to say thanks to him because I think to be a challenger for Liverpool could be really good for us. But of course, Liverpool is doing so well. We are, I think we are not so far, but we are still far from them. And as I said, we can have a good test tomorrow against them to see how far we are.
And it's 10 years to the day tomorrow since Everton beat Liverpool in the Premier League. Seamus Coleman actually played that day. Has he spoken to you, or has he spoken to the group about what this game means?
No, I think he didn't. He doesn't need to speak to the other teammates how important is this derby, and everyone knows how important is the derby, and everyone knows how important is this game for this period. That is really important period for us, and we want to keep this period good for the future.
That's it from me. Thank you.
James Mountford, Radio Merseyside, please.
Hello, Carlo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
While understanding Liverpool's strengths, are you even more wary of them because of that defeat against Aston Villa in the last game?
But I think that we don't have to think what happened in the last game. We have to think that Liverpool, as usually does, is a fantastic team that plays with a lot of intensity, with a lot of quality, and this will be the opponent that we are going to play tomorrow. So we have to pay attention. They have a lot of quality, but I think we have to be confident to be able to show in the game our quality.
For many Everton fans, this will be an eagerly anticipated a derby in a long time, given how your team has started the season. Is that the feeling in the dressing room as well? How excited are you for this particular game?
No, I think that the feeling in the dressing room is good. We started really well, and we know that it will be a fantastic challenge tomorrow. We are ready for the challenge, knowing that maybe it's the most difficult challenge for us in this moment.
And I suppose it's a good problem for a manager to have, because you've got Andre Gomez coming back as well. Obviously, you put Gylfi Sigurdsson and Tom Davies in the last game. So how do you decide what you're going to do in that area?
How? I'm going to decide how. I don't know how, but I'm going to decide which will be the lineup for tomorrow, knowing that I have a lot of players that wants to play fit, and this is good also if we think about the substitution during the game.
Thank you, Carlo. Good luck.
Thank you.
James Secundra from TalkSport, please.
Carlo, Jurgen Klopp said that he couldn't respect you more and that you're a wonderful human being. There seems to be a huge amount of respect between the two of you.
Yeah, we are a good friend. I feel good when I am with him. We don't have a lot of time, of course, to talk because we are really busy. But all the time that we meet, we spend good time. He's a fantastic man. I think he's a fantastic man. He brings to me energy. When I am with him, he give to me energy, and this is important. I have a lot of respect of him. It's an honor for me to be considered his friend. He is my friend.
Carlo, it's been a very difficult week for the city of Liverpool. How desperate are you to give the Blue Heart something to cheer about this weekend?
Oh, of course, there is a difficult period for everyone, but the only thing that we can do is to follow the protocol, the rules that the government gives to us, and to be patient and to hope that everything will be okay as soon as possible.
And just finally from me, how difficult do you think it's going to be to keep the momentum going from the opening part of the season when you consider the likes of Carlson, James and Yerry Mina were in South America playing an international on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think that every team has had players that played in the international break. The important was for us that they came back without problem, in good condition. Maybe they are a little bit tired, but and this could be a consideration to choose the lineup and also to see what happened during the game.
Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you.
Louis Restaurapo, please.
Hola, Carlo. Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Oh, hi. Two questions. The first one is, how is the situation of Jerry Mina? Because he didn't play against Chile.
What's the situation with Mina because he didn't play against Chile?
No, Jeremy is okay. He's okay. He trained today without problem. I think that he had a little problem during the training before the last game, but after that he rests for this and is fit for tomorrow.
Okay. And do you think this long trip from South America, from Santiago to Liverpool, could affect the performance of James Rodriguez and Jerry Mina, for example?
We will see tomorrow. It's true that they came back yesterday, but we are going to use this time to recover well them, and then we will see in the game.
We can take one more question in the open section before we go to the newspapers. So if anyone wants to ask a question in the open section, please put your hand up now. Jim Conlon.
Hello, Carlo. In relation to your Brazilian contingent there, Richarlison, Alan and Bernard, you had some really great Brazilians in AC Milan, the likes of Cafu, the likes of Pato, Kaká, Thiago Silva. How do you consider these Brazilians that you have here at Everton? I know Kaká was a special player, but do you see similarities in the likes of Bernard to Pato? Do you see similarities in the likes of Richarlison to Kaká? And I suppose you had some great Brazilians in your AC Milan side. Are you happy with the Brazilians that you have in Everton? And how big of a role do you think Bernard is going to play? Do you see him in that sort of same caliber?
No, I don't see similarity with the other Brazilian that I trained. They are every one of these players has special and distinct quality. It's true that Bernard didn't play a lot, but he's training well. I have confidence on him, and in the future he's going to play.
And
Okay,
I suppose
so
lastly for me, Carlo, in terms of Seamus Coleman here in Ireland, he's a great sort of warrior for the Irish soccer team, and he's the sort of great leader. And Seamus has been a long-serving pioneer for Everton and as well. Do you think Seamus is going to be crucial to Everton's success this year?
Seamus is our captain. He's an example of professionality, of character, of sense of belonging, and for sure he will be really important for us this season.